Synthetic nervous systems may get us closer to true intelligence, AGI. Some researchers built a robot complete with a synthetic nervous system based on ours, which can also heal and perceive pain, and yeah, it is kind of creepy. Let's talk about it. You may be aware of neuromorphic computing. It's a kind of computation that borrows from our nervous system using the spiking patterns of our own neurons and turning them into computers. This has a lot of advantages over the kind of hardware we're used to. Neuromorphic computers use less power, and they can even be based on sodium channels, just like our neurons. This research group made artificial neurons that can react to dopamine and norepinephrine. This means that you may have a robot that operates on dopamine just like you. I have several questions on that, but you can also model pain, and an AI will avoid pain in a neuromorphic system. A synthetic neuron is going to look very much like our neurons. It's going to have something conductive on the inside, usually graphene, and then it's going to be insulated so it can actually transfer that power. And of course, that can be at the same level as our neurons. It can communicate with them. It can even manage how much power is flowing through them, just like ours. And that's the value of using ion channels, to have artificial neurons that act at a biological level in biological conditions. Traditional LLMs are power hungry, and they're not very good with nonlinear information. They also have to have neuroplasticity. That's something that LLMs just don't have. You have to be able to process all of the information going on around you. You have to decide what is important or not. And of course, you also conduct pruning. These guys created artificial neural networks which are capable of pruning information, and they're also capable of healing from damage. They have multiple memristors in a chip, and if some of them are removed, the other ones can then compensate for the lost information, actually capable of healing. This is a form of artificial neuroplasticity. This may be the path towards true intelligence. We need randomness, so we need spikes that happen on their own in order to create agency. We need to have neural maps, so information can be connected in a nonlinear manner. And of course, we need to be able to self-correct and grow. That is the goal. So let's talk about our robot friend. This is a proof of principle for an artificial nervous system, and it's decentralized. This can be combined with a centralized nervous system as well. They've laid down neural networks in a gel that is also capable of perceiving damage and healing. When you touch something, your cells are aware that there's something going on. Your body may react before your brain really understands what's happening. Giving a robot a system like this, where it can react at the surface level and then process the information, would be most similar to how an animal functions. They've also embedded the nervous system with an ionic gel that can detect when the current has been broken, and then all on its own, it can seal it. This is very early in the process of what giving a robot a nervous system would look like, but it's still a huge leap forward. I foresee combining this with other technology developed by other labs so that not only can it heal, but it might also be able to function on neurotransmitters. Ultimately, this kind of technology is going to make the robots of the future. You want your robot to be able to heal itself. Yes, it may require some repairs, but really, so do you. I'm already part android. I've got some titanium in my foot and my hip. We are probably going to have to work out the uncanny aspects of something, because when something is animate and looks enough like a human, it does creep people out. Really, I'm not kidding there. This may be a step towards general intelligence. I'm actually going to change the background. I don't want to stare at this for any longer. Okay, that's better. You're going to want something that's capable of real problem solving, and what better way to do that than have a memristor? That's what gives us our intelligence. We can learn and remember and grow. I'm really excited for this. I'll keep on covering it. I think we will get to real intelligence in the not too distant future. I think we have the parts.